Stan Jabalisco here. I received a message lately in an inbox that I just happened to find amongst the many inboxes that I happen to find and don't know how to deal with. You know, the old fuddy-duddy brain thing, which said that an electromagnetic pulse weapon would indeed disrupt the ionosphere and make ionospheric communications for radio amateurs impossible or very difficult for a certain period of time, several hours or several days, depending on who you consult. I've found information like that on the internet too, so that in a sense you can hack the ionosphere with an electromagnetic pulse weapon. The ionosphere would recover after a few hours, apparently, and ham radio operators would be able to resume normal communications, which are pretty bad as it is. It seems like lately nobody would need to bother to hack the ionosphere with a nuclear weapon. It's bad enough already. But I stand corrected in having said that you can't hack the ionosphere. You can, in effect, with an electromagnetic pulse weapon. I did see also another video saying that one strategy that might be used in an electromagnetic pulse attack against the United States would involve 2 or maybe even 3 separate nuclear weapons detonated at time intervals, so that as our communications, such as ham radio, begins to recover and get back on the air, assuming we have hardened stations, as we were connecting our antennas and once we had everything set up and vulnerable to attack, they would launch another electromagnetic pulse attack, thereby wiping out many of our backup systems which we had put into place to deal with the first attack. I question whether or not there would be such a second attack, simply because if anyone ever dares, in my opinion, to attack the United States with a nuclear weapon, particularly a small nation, which shall go unnamed at this time, there are 2 I can think of, chances are there would be no second attack, because there would be no attacking nation about 15 minutes after the first attack took place. We do have, here in the United States military, I'm pretty confident, the ability to survive an electromagnetic pulse attack and launch an effective and devastating counterattack against any nation which decides that they want to attempt to destroy the United States by that means. So, be that as it may, but I stand corrected in that the ionosphere could be disrupted by an electromagnetic pulse attack for a limited period of time. I suggest that as ham radio operators we begin hardening as much of our communications capability as we possibly can, and that would include our stations and our repeaters, according to videos that I have suggested elsewhere. Stan Jabalisco, W1GV, Whiskey 1, Good Vibrations, saying 73. And until next time, so long, which translates, of course, to da-da-da-da-da-da.